Alright, so I'm here with my newest build. It's a fire force wave build. This is the mostly end game version, pretty much. You get a few better rares, like you get a better weapon and a better shield. You get infernal of like devastation or something would be better, or keepers of devastation. Infernal's good though. I God tier belt because it's vendor farmable. You could get a better thing too, but incorruptible. I need this build's really bad about resistances, so use your belt and your metal to basically get resistances. Just farm until you get a good belt. This is one of the keys to the build. Making I thought about using canister bomb in this build, but I just decided not to. But yeah, it's pretty solid, like overall. Using the Justicar set because you got Blitz and Force Wave, and this makes Fire Force Wave as well as giving you more physical res. At 48% phys res, 4300 armor with 100% armor rating. Not much health, 1800 health, but not bad. 3100 OA, 2800 DA, so it's pretty solid overall. Health regen kind of sucks at 64, and like life steal's only 3%, but I'm not actually attacking. It's a kiting build, of course. I'm using this specifically. They nerfed it a little bit. It used to give like close to like 5,000. Like I thought it was like 10,000 or something at one point. Burning damage to flame touched. But I'm using this as the main hand, and the shield is the offhand. The other option is you could go two-hander with this and go Menhir's Bulwark. But if you go Menhir's Bulwark, you'll get more damage reduction, more health regen, but you'll lose offensive ability. So that's okay. The internal trauma there is really nice though, because of 100%. Blitz is 100% fire, I believe, right? Blitz is 100% physical to fire. Force Wave is 100% physical to fire. So all that internal trauma gets turned into burn damage. So that's really nice to have, is that plus the offensive ability. And yeah, like you could do Sun Herald. My two-handed weapon I was using was a Sharzul's. Like this entire build came because I had this Sharzul's, and I wanted to make a build around it. And then I ended up swapping it to a one-handed. And this, I like using this again, this weapon because it's giving me an additional, like it gives me a little bit more attack speed, so I can actually use Blitz faster. And it gives me that extra burn damage, which makes Force Wave do a shit ton more damage, as well as Blitz do more damage. Using Sharzul's, like I have much less, like from 35. I lose like 13% phys res going to Sharzul's, but I do a lot more damage just using this one. Problem is the build is not set up for that right now. If I was farming, I'd be using the Sharzul's. When leveling this build, I'd probably have this weapon and this shield as an offhand thing. Like I would use it for like big bosses. But I would probably be using Sun Herald. Let's see. The one of the keys like is you're using Justicar, you're using Corvin's Deception for the offensive ability mostly. Combustion Bed for RR. I'm not convinced. Like if I'm using Sun Heralds, I'm using a Gullus ring. I'm not using this ring. I had it again. I was looking at using Sharzul's, and I'm like, oh, might as well use the Magi ring. But it's not that great. Like I have enough Chaos res. I need more Elemental res, sure, but I could get that on a Gullus ring. I could probably get God, a Gullus. I have some pretty good fire Gullus rings too. I'll have to look at my inventory, but I have Sharzul's too. But like using the Sun Herald would give me Sun Herald would make Blast Shield way more powerful. It would make Minhir's Bulwark way more powerful. And it would basically just give me... It's the same thing. I'd probably not use Blackwater Cocktail if I used... I'd probably use Canister Bomb instead of Blackwater Cocktail. But Blackwater Cocktail allows me to not have to use Elemental Storm. And not having to use Elemental Storm means I get to use Phoenix. And Phoenix is just another form of damage absorption, which I don't have very high level yet. Torch, Fissure, Eldritch. Those are all basically the three common things, plus this. And because you're using a kiting build, you want to use Dryad's Blessing. If I wasn't using a kiting build, I might swap out Jackal for Ghoul. Get rid of this and then just take 1 point in Crossroads, because you need 3 for that. And then use Ghoul plus Tortoise, and then try to get some more. I might... where would I change out things? I'd probably change out things on Raven and get Fox instead for that 6% OA, plus the health regen. And that would make me a lot more tanky. I'd have like 9% health regen at that point. And I could spam Force Wave. Yeah, it's pretty solid. It's pretty tanky overall. Though Caligadra's like 70% Sunder is so ridiculous right now, it's hard to deal with. But the basic rotation is charge in, Force Wave, blop, blop, and then just run away. And you just let your dots tick away. Charge in again, reapply your dots, run away. Just let it tick away. And run in, because your dots are like 5 seconds long. You run away. You just keep doing that. You just repeat the process. And don't get greedy. I got greedy against Caligadra and almost died. And you just keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it. I actually think I might end up like doing like a league start version of this, because I can swap into the shield variant for like boss killing, and then do the two-handed Storm Herald thing as a starter build. But anyways, thanks for watching. Up next is going to be Krieg and then Caligadra. Hope you enjoy. Alright, we're at our buddy Warden Creek. This is a showcase of the Fire Force Wave build. Just put my dots on him. And he's probably gonna die. Can he survive 1 round of dots? Not sure if I fully put all my dots on him, but okay. So we got that, boom, he's dead. And that's Warden Creek done. Next is Caligadra, because I couldn't do Ravager on this build. Talk to you later. Alright, this is another build. It's still brand new, so this is the first test out against Caligadra. I can't do Ravager because I accidentally became lost. So this is a Force Wave dot build. Oh, the what's it called on these things is really intense. Like when it does the what's it called? The Sunder. Sunder is really intense on this. with against Kadra and what's his name too. It's a relatively tanky build, but still, even with that, it's like 70% increased damage when he does the Sunder. See, it's like huge. Like, outside of Sunder, I'm not taking hardly any damage, but during Sunder, it's like a million fucking damage. It's hard to tell Sunder in the fucking desert. I missed a force wave. Keep forgetting to use thermite mines. Wow, that hurts. I mean, if I was really patient, I'm sure I could do this without potions. Sundered. 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 It's like it sunders every other fucking attack. That's the stupidest thing about Kadra. It's like they just added all the different debuffs to try and make Kadra really powerful. It's like just does it too much. I ran right into that Sunder. That was my fault. Basically just dodge its wind buffet thing every time. Oh god. That was a close one. Got a little greedy there. And sundered. Felt like I avoided that sunder, but I guess not. Yeah, basically I need to do these boss fights a lot more after this patch because everything's changed. Oh, that was ouch. Well, there's Kadra down. That's the boss kill variant of the build. Didn't take too long, but it was still a while. Anyways, thanks for watching. And I'll do a quick show of the the farming version of the build too, which is using the Shazar thing. Alright, talk to you later.